This story is called Meeting to Break the Bread. One day, Jesus went back to heaven. Soon he sent the Holy Spirit to help his disciples, the first Christians. The first Christians used to have meetings, and they would talk about what Jesus, their teacher, had done when he lived with them. Sometimes Mary was with them. Mary was Jesus' mother. She had rocked Jesus as a baby at Bethlehem, and she stood beside Jesus while he was hanging from the cross. Mary had cried to see Jesus suffering. Mary remembered many special things that had happened. She remembered what the angel had said when he asked her to become Jesus' mother. Mary remembered what the old man named Simon had said when he held baby Jesus in his arms in the temple of Jerusalem. Mary told all these stories to the first Christians. The Christians used to end their meetings with the breaking of bread by a man who today would be called a priest. Today we call the Eucharistic celebration Mass. At that time, Mass was at night. St. Luke tells us about one of these celebrations. St. Luke tells us on Saturday evening we gather together for the fellowship meal. Paul spoke to the people and kept on speaking until midnight. Since he was going to leave the next day, a young man named Eutychus was sitting in the window. And as Paul kept on talking, Eutychus got sleepier and sleepier until he finally was sound asleep and fell from the third story to the ground. When they picked him up, he was dead. But Paul went down and threw himself on him and hugged him. "Don't worry," he said, "he is still alive." And then he went back upstairs, broke the bread, and ate. After talking with them for a long time, even until sunrise, Paul left. They took the young man home alive and were greatly comforted.